right, what we're going to do now is show you under the hood. There's 5 vital fluids that I want you to check once a week for the first 4 weeks of ownership. After that, twice a month is going to be fine. But our concerns are your engine oil, your transmission fluid, your engine coolant, your power steering, and your brake fluid. All right, so we're going to raise the hood here. The areas that I'm going to ask you to check are all indicated in yellow here. The 5 fluids: your engine coolant bottle, your power steering reservoir. This is your engine oil dipstick. This is where you would put oil into the engine. Over on this side, we have our transmission dipstick. And then finally, our brake fluid reservoir. To check engine coolant, it's very straightforward. There's a line that shows a fill mark. All you're looking for is there coolant in the bottle? All right, as you can see, this one is right up to the full mark, so we're good to go. Keep in mind that coolant is vehicle specific. In addition to the old green standby everyone has seen for years, many manufacturers have gone to a specific fluid. So basically, you want to make sure you put back in what comes out. You never want to remove your coolant cap on your engine bottle while the vehicle is hot, okay? Always make sure that the car has cooled down before you try to remove this cap. All right, to check your engine oil, your car is parked level, your engine is off. We remove the dipstick with a rag, we wipe it dry. We then put it back into the tube and pull it a second time, and what we are looking for is that the fluid is at the full mark. Notice that there's markings indicating a minimum level and a maximum level. You will notice the hash marks between those two. This is our operating range. We want to make sure that we have oil in that range at all times. Over time, you may notice your fluid level decrease a little bit. All right, you simply would add to bring it back up to the full mark. If you need to add engine oil, simply remove this cover, pour your oil into the opening, and then replace the cover. This is your power steering reservoir. The easiest way to check this is simply remove the cap, look inside, and see fluid. As long as you see fluid in there, you're good to go. If we need to add power steering fluid, we're going to put it in right through the top of the reservoir. Simply remove the cap, put your fluid in until your marking comes to maximum, and then replace your cap. Be sure to use only power steering fluid. Okay, you can get that at a parts store. Brake fluid, by watching its level, we can determine kind of an idea of when we may need brake service. It also has a minimum and a maximum marking. When our brakes are new, our fluid level is right up at the maximum mark. As our brakes wear, slowly over time, your fluid level will drop. So as you start to notice your fluid level approaching the minimum, bring your car in to have your brakes checked before simply topping off the fluid. You're going to remove the cap from the reservoir, pour it in until you reach the maximum level, and then replace your cap. To check transmission fluid, once again, your vehicle is parked level, your engine is running, the car is in park with the emergency brake on. So again, to reiterate, when checking oil, your engine is off. When checking transmission fluid, your engine is on. We remove the dipstick, the same as we did on the oil, wipe it off, place it back in its tube, and again pull it out. And our markings are the same on this one. We're just looking for the fluid to be in the operating range. If you need to add transmission fluid, what you will have to do is pull the transmission dipstick out, wipe it off and set it off to the side. You will need a funnel. Put the funnel in the tube and then slowly add your transmission fluid. You want to put very small amounts in and keep checking. You do not want to overfill your transmission. All right, final 2 areas I want to show you concern your fuses. On most vehicles, there are 2 locations of fuses. one under the hood, which usually is going to be a somewhat large box, but as you can see, it's indicated here. All right, so you would just remove this cover, and there would be your fuses should they need to be replaced. The second area of fuses is inside the vehicle and can commonly be found right on the end of your dashboard. Simply remove the cover and you will find your additional fuses inside.